Hey everyone, today on League of Legends Minis, I wanted to talk about a specific style of warding that I almost never see except from the most hardcore supports, let alone the rest of their team, and that is properly warding during a siege situation. Understanding vision control and warding can be quite complicated, and even a subcategory like sieging is complex in itself. Since every tower can create a siege environment, obviously there are specific ways to ward and control vision at each tower, so I'm only going to cover one area of the map. The inhibitor towers inside the base. Warding around the base is a strange and interesting topic. Players instinctively ward but don't know why beyond the typical, I want to see where the enemy is. However, regardless of which team you're on, the immediate vision you obtain could make or break the siege. The entire siege scenario is the contesting of vision and finding opportunities with that vision. Back and forth vision control and denial, finding these opportunities, denying your enemy's advances with sweepers and pinks. It's a very interesting part of the game. Warding on the defending team is pretty straightforward. You need to ward deep, past the enemy team, covering the entire area around your base entrances. This gives you vision of both their front line and their back line. Their back line could have annoying poke champions like Ziggs, Nidalee, and Xerath, so knowing exactly when they're about to toss out a skill shot can be very important information. On top of that, you can also find enemies out of position this way. If anyone wanders off for whatever reason, you can potentially make a pick or chunk them really hard. Doing this on a priority target could even stop the siege altogether, but in order for you to actually do this, you need vision. Vision gives you the information and the confidence to do all of this. Vision denial is the other half of the puzzle. Denying vision properly is extremely key to a successful siege. If both teams have good vision of each other, then neither of them is gaining a significant advantage. However, if one team has vision and the other doesn't, then the one with vision will have more information and be able to play around it. There are two main pink ward locations in the base that you need to keep in mind, and that is between the side turrets. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The reason why maintaining vision while on the defending side of a siege is generally easier is because these pink wards will be able to clear any potential wards your enemy drops, something that isn't necessarily the case for the attacking team. Because the enemy can't get into your base and safely clear the pink, you can essentially permanently deny their vision. On the attacking team, warding is a lot more difficult. First thing you need to do is get immediate vision past the base walls. This vision is exactly the same as when you're on the defending team. Get information, make potential plays. And just like with defending, you need to pink wherever you think they're going to ward. But since you don't have towers on the side or base walls to keep you safe, you'll need to be very careful in how you place your pinks. Generally, you want to set up 3 pink wards, 1 in the center, 2 on the sides, and defend them with your life. Since the enemy team can walk in and out of the base fairly easily with the base gates, you need to be very careful when defending. In some cases, you can use this to your advantage. When you expect them to come clean your wards up, you can create a counterattack situation, catch them off guard. Now, the biggest difference between defending and attacking is the teleport flank. The attacking team may find themselves in a stalemate against the enemy team if they have really good wave clear. Since the defending team will generally be more healthy, as they're able to heal between waves if necessary, and have a larger area to move between in their base, this means that the attacking team could find themselves pincered between the enemy base and a teleport flank while they're weakened. The attacking team needs to ward their flanks, generally 1 ward on each side and 1 further back in the lane will suffice. A teleport flank can be one of the most dangerous things in the game, especially when it's done by a champion like Hecarim or Maokai. So it's really important to have your vision set up like this, in order to prevent your backline from being in danger. Of course, these are all theoretical situations. In an actual game, especially in solo queue, it's harder to set up vision control, proper sieging and flanking, all that good stuff. But even slightly working towards these types of plays can be extremely beneficial for you and your team. Anyway, that's it for this episode. It was a bit more theory and analysis than trivia or mechanics, but I hope it was still interesting. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.